So we can go on to Classroom Elite. First Impressions episode 1 through 4. Um, to be honest, I think the first 3 episodes was pretty slow and actually kind of a little boring. It was kind of just like setting things up and going through the special tests that the second year had with the first year. They had to find partners, and the second years were the only ones at risk to getting expelled. And the first years they just lose private points if they fail the test. They don't get expelled. But these 4 episodes was pretty layered. I think the 4th episode, I see why they released 4 episodes at once. It makes sense to watch all the 4 episodes as a complete set, because it brought everything full circle. You didn't really know what Ayanokoji was thinking or planning, while he had to, first of all, the White Room, they sent an assassin to the freshmen to try to get Ayanokoji expelled. So Ayanokoji had to be very careful with selecting his partner, because he didn't want to select the White Room assassin, because then he'll get expelled. The White Room assassin will fail the test on purpose. But what do you think about the first 4 episodes?
I enjoyed them. Every second of it. I love Classroom of the Elites. I watched it. I can watch any type of slow burn. It's good. It's cool. Watching the setup, me just wondering what's going on in bro's head, just thinking like, hey, what is he thinking? Because I know this man's up to some shit right now. What is he thinking? I wish I could know. He's just watching, visualizing everything, and he's making up scenarios in his mind. Quick with it. He'll talk to people and understand them immediately, know exactly who they are, what they want. But I think it's cool that he doesn't know who the assassin is, but at the same time, I feel like he does know, and he's acting like he doesn't, because he doesn't want to give it away. And if he did know, I'm gonna say that's actually crazy as fuck. Like, it's crazy. Like, he's just.
I hope he's
manipulating us. He's manipulating. If he already knows and he's acting like he's not, but he already knows, and we think he doesn't know, he's manipulating. He's tricking us, and that would put this show. I'd give season just from that. I would give this show like a 9.5.
Nah.
Just from that.
Nah, that's bad writing. If they did that, they already told us. They already gave us some of his thoughts. When what's her name? The girl with red hair, Amasawa. Yeah. When Amasawa came back over, like after. Wait a minute. Never mind. I think I'm talking about something else. I can only talk about up until he got stabbed and he revealed the whole plan. I think that whole thing was clever, because I don't think any of us really I don't pick up things as they're happening. Like when the girl bought the knife, I knew that there was probably some other ulterior motive with that whole cooking thing for her, but you didn't exactly know what until it actually happened. And what's that guy's name? Hosen?
Yeah,
Hosen's a badass. He's not the smartest, but when it comes to brute force, like even Ruin is scared of this dude. He's scared to go head up against him. He was kicking Pseudo's ass. Pseudo had no chance. He tried to go up against him with strength, and he's just way stronger than him. Hirakita, she got bodied. She had zero chance with her weak ass karate. That was not gonna do nothing. And then he went after Ayanokoji. Amasawa was the real key player, because she's the one that filled Hosen with the thoughts of trying to frame Ayanokoji. So he was really like her puppet. Like, she was the puppet master.
I always knew she was low-key in charge, because the way she would talk to this guy, and he would talk like he's in charge, or he would do it, but she was always composed with it. So, hey, I can get him to come, after saying he's not going to come and knowing who he is. I was like, oh, you can get him to come? Like, how could you do that? Because she knows what the plan is. She's She's got the set. On top of that as well, I thought it was crazy that Ayano Kun just took the knife to the hand, not even phased it even a little bit. Didn't move, flinch, nothing. He just, oh, so this is your real plan. I thought that was cool.
I don't think he has emotions. Like, is that facts? I don't think he has emotions.
He doesn't have emotions. He said he's over here dating a girl just to know what it feels like to like somebody or have someone like him. Testing out emotions is pretty cool.
But we also forgot the really big plot point. Not only was there a white room assassin trying to get him failed by partnering up with him, but there was also a bounty on Ayanokoji's head, a 20 million point bounty for whoever can get Ayanokoji expelled. So I noticed, I'm pretty sure those students, that couple that went up to Ayanokoji to ask him if they can be his partner, I'm pretty sure they were just after the $20 million bounty. That's what they asked him first. So they're sus, but I think they were only after the $20 million bounty. Mm-hmm. And it's presumably set up by the third year president, Nagumo. No,
that's not by her.
No, that's a guy. The blonde haired dude, President Nagumo.
You talking about of the school?
Yeah, he's the class. He's the class president.
Oh, I don't think
the
it's from
student
him.
council.
No, I don't think that's from him. I think that's from above them. I think that's above. I think that's school director. I think that's either the school director or or Ayanokoji's dad, who put out those 20 million private points.
Did you see the conversation with? I think he is the principal now. The principal and Ayanokoji, them talking.
Yeah.
And then the president was like, it could have been some of the higher ups that planted that assassin. So it could have been his father, or it could have been some of the higher ups.
The president?
The principal.
The principal said the higher ups sent that
because he's part of the white room, the principal.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the points. I can't get into the points because it could be some episode 5 stuff. So I don't want to venture into that. But who's your highest suspicion? Because is it just me, or are you not suspicious of the blonde girl that's with Hosen?
Just a little bit, but I'm more suspicious of Kushida's friend.
Nah, but they knew each other from middle school, so he can't be from the white room.
That doesn't mean he could have been released from the white room already.
No, because he just received the assassin from the white room. I'm pretty sure he just received some training to fit in socially within the last few months. It's a recent training.
They've also could have planted him there and they could have either paid Kushida, or they could have tricked her into believing that dude was there, gave her a name of someone who used to be in class with her. Because when Ayanokoji can ask her, he said, "Do you remember him?" And she's like, "No, I don't remember everyone that was there." So the only person that remembers him was Kushida, and that could have been a plot to make him realize that person was never in the right room. That's why he said it out so loud. Like, you remember me? It's like, yeah, I remember you. Like, what if that wasn't even a real thing? What if they paid her to say this? Also, what if he was just, trained to manipulate her to make her think that he was there?
Hey, you on some big brain shit. I wasn't with you at first, but yeah, that's a valid theory. I wonder if the show's that smart. Yeah, I don't think I can get too much into anything else. But
that's all I got for it.
I was hoping Ayanokoji was gonna throw hands, but
I was waiting. I was wanting to, but hey, he already knew what it was.
Yeah. I think that's all I got. The 4th episode got me excited about the season. Before that, it was okay. I'm just wondering like what the plan is. But once it got to that crescendo, I'm locked in for the rest of the season.